is up, everyone? My name is Emily. Welcome back to Emily Reads Books. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. I missed you. Today I'm standing. I don't know why today felt like a day to stand, but here we are. We're standing. And today I'm going to be doing the 20 questions book tag. I was tagged by Yasminbereadin. If you are not already subscribed to her, go to her channel now. She is incredible, amazing, beautiful, a wonderful person. I think that's all. Without further ado, let's get to it. How many books are too many in a series? Usually, if there's more than 5. Like, okay, if I'm really into the series, I can probably keep going depending on how long these books are. If every book is like 10,000 pages, if every book is like over 1,000 pages and it's like 18 books in the series, I'd rather not. I feel like a trilogy is like the perfect number. I would be fine up to 5. I feel like once we get past 5, unless I am enthralled in the story, it's just too many. I just can't keep up. I can't afford to own that many books in a series. I don't know. Books are expensive. Cliffhangers. I have an issue with them. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Because if an author keeps putting cliffhangers at the end of every single chapter, I have to keep reading, and I can't stop. And then I don't get other things done, like my laundry or my dishes. And then what? Or I'll have to like leave for work and I won't be able to think about anything else. So, I mean, they're great literary devices, but at what cost? Probably paperback. I love a good hardcover though. Yeah, probably paperback, I suppose. But a nice hardcover book, yeah. Clara wants to say hi. Hold on. Hi, baby. Say hi. My cats haven't made an appearance in any of my videos yet. This is Clara. She's one of 3. Hello. Oh, okay, I'll put her down. I don't think I have a favorite book, like one particular book. I mean, like my favorite story, I guess you could say, is Beauty and the Beast, but that's the obvious choice. I'm just gonna have to go with that. I don't really have a favorite book. It changes like daily. Like right now it's probably Bookish and the Beast. I devoured that book in a day and it was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Least favorite book. Again, hard because if I don't like a book, I just don't finish it. Or I'll just DNF it. That's probably disappointing. Okay, love triangles. If it adds to the story, if it is a plot device in order to further character development, I'm down to clown. I'm down for it. Give me a love triangle, fine. But if you're putting in a love triangle because you have nothing else to add to the story and you need some sort of conflict, just keep it out. Think of something better. It's been done before. I'm done with it. My most recent DNF. Okay. I started reading this book called Eternal. Don't know who it's by. And I got about 2 chapters into it, and the point of view was from this guardian angel watching over this like 16-year-old girl, and like literally within the first 2 chapters was sexualizing her and talking about how beautiful she was and like talking about her underwear and her bra, and I was like, no, this is inappropriate, and call the police. Needless to say, that's one of the few books I've ever like just gotten rid of, just donated it so that it didn't have to be in my house anymore. So what am I reading right now? Currently, of Bees and Mist. I'm about a third of the way through. I'll probably finish this in the next day or so. Then after I finish that one, I am between Blue is for Nightmares, which was in a previous video, The Witch of Blackbird Pond, which I picked up this morning from my library. Well, the rest of these I picked up from my library this morning. So The Witch of Blackbird Pond, The Haunting of Hill House, and Rules for Vanishing. So I wanted some spooky reads for October, as you guys know. So go watch my spooky read video if you want some suggestions. I'll be making another one, so The last book I recommended to someone was, oh, I recommended Bird Box to someone because I was talking about the movie and the book adaptation and how similar they were and how well done the movie was, and that if they were looking for something interesting to read, that they should read Bird Box. I loved Bird Box. I devoured it in a day. So, I mean, are we counting like the Odyssey and like Beowulf and stuff like that? Because it's probably those. I also have read, I mean, I've read a lot of Shakespeare, which is like old. So, I mean, I suppose that would be my answer. I don't know if that was an answer at all. I'm gonna go with that. So, like my other thing, it's really hard for me to pick favorites because I just can't. I will say that recently I really loved the Court of Thorns and Roses series, so I like the way Sarah J. Maas writes. I also have really enjoyed Bookish and the Beast, and I also read Geekerella recently, and so I really, really loved both of those books, and I really liked Ashley's writing. But yeah, I don't really have an author in particular that I would say is like my favorite. So, I mean, I guess technically, like, what I enjoy more is buying because I like to own books. I mean, this is one of 5 bookshelves. But I do borrow more than I buy because I cannot afford to buy books. So, I'm at my library like 5 times a month. Newest book by publication date would probably be Bookish and the Beast. I think that book came out like just a couple months ago, and it was referred to me by Catherine Zofrey, and if you do not subscribe to her, I've mentioned her 1,000,001 times. She's amazing. Go follow her. I dislike that others loved. I don't know. So I suppose if I have to choose one, Tell Me 3 Things or Eleanor and Park. And I know a lot of people have also talked about how much they hated things about Eleanor and Park, so I'm not going to get into that, but Tell Me 3 Things is kind of the same deal, where it was a really cute book and I enjoyed reading it. It was a short read, great for like a September afternoon, I guess, but it was very predictable, very teenagey, very, like, there wasn't anything about it that made it spectacular, but it was very popular for a while. I use Bookmarks. I don't dog ear my books unless I have to, but I will use anything as a bookmark. Oh, I'm going to be rereading Shiver soon. I promised my friend Erin that I would do that, so we could discuss it, because she's reading it for the first time, and I love that book. I also think I want to reread A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Like, I definitely want to reread that one. So probably those 2 as of this moment. I can listen to music when I read. It has to not have lyrics though. I listen to like lo-fi or like those not aesthetic, like those ambiance videos where it's like, it's not really music, it's like listening to rain and stuff like that. That's usually what I'll listen to if I'm listening to something. Otherwise, I just prefer silence. So, I don't really have a preference either way. If I love if there's a woman in the story that I really relate to, then I would prefer it from just their point of view. If it's in first person, otherwise third person, I don't really care. Multiple points of view though, I can handle if it's not crazy many. Like, I can do maybe up to 3 or 4 point of views, and they have to be all very distinct personalities, people. Otherwise I get confused very easily. There's just too many names and too many things happening, and it's hard for my brain to wrap itself around it, and the plots get very... So I am a offender of I finish books in one day. I really do. I read books instead of like watching TV and movies and stuff like that, and so like for me, like spending 6 hours reading a book is like nothing. And on top of that, I'm a pretty quick reader, and so it's not uncommon for me to finish a book in a day or 2. That would be me. That would be me, that person who reads a book in a day. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put like a little infographic here of the people I'm gonna tag, and they're also gonna be linked down below. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was at least kind of enjoyable. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe to my channel. Have a very spooky day, and I will see you next time.